Hello folks, this is Harley and I'm going to walk you through the basic use of LibreHealth EHR's prescription module. As usual, to save time, in this video I will refer to LibreHealth EHR as Libre. And I say basic use of the module because it can be used with three different types of prescription workflows. Those are 1. E-prescription. Libre has a built-in HIPAA-compliant interface to an established e-prescription provider. That service can be subscribed to for a fee through a certified vendor, but that's a commercial matter outside the scope of this tutorial. 2. If the EHR's facility operates a drug inventory, those meds are integrated into the prescription module. I've set up one inventory medication just to show how it's ordered. The inventory setup itself will not be covered here. And 3, simply ordering and printing a prescription for the patient record. This is the basic workflow. Most of it has been shown in another video, but I will show it again here with the slightly different steps needed to use a drug from an in-house inventory. The prescription functionality needs a little pre-configuration, which is done by an administrator, which I am logged in as. You'll need to ensure that the entries for the facility, the provider, and the prescription display parameters are complete and correct. The facility information is found under Administration on the main menu, and then the Facilities item. Let's close these guys out. Please note that the address along the left side here and the phone and the fax will be displayed on the printed prescription. If you don't have a phone or a fax, fill in those blanks with zeros as we have here. Also ensure that the provider's prescription related data is present in their user profile, which is located under the main menu Administration and Users. Let's take a look at Dr. No. You need to have their NPI, their state license number down here, and their DEA number filled in for administrative accountability purposes anyway. And if you wish, those can also, any of those can be also displayed on a printed out prescription. Let's go to the prescription configuration in Administration, Globals, and then the RX tab here. Now, as you see here, we have Enable and Show. Enable means print a blank on the prescription form for that datum to be handwritten. Show means print that datum on the prescription form. Remember the ones that we have not selected Show for, that's the NPI and the state license number, and we'll see how these look at the end of this demo when we take a look at the printed prescription. The rest of the items in this section are the printout parameters, and note that these are pixels, not font size points or fractions of an inch. The layout of the prescription form itself is not adjustable, and the remainder of the settings on this page apply to the e-prescription interface settings, which we're not going into. With that setup complete, we can proceed to order the prescription in the prescription widget. Open the summary screen of the patient that the med is going to be ordered for. We have an active patient, Maria Bryant. And move down to the prescription widget and click Edit. At the top left, quick print add. We're going to add a new one. Now remember that this widget is not only recording a prescriber's order for medication, it is also gathering the information needed to print a correctly formatted paper prescription. The currently active checkbox should be active already. Select the starting date, and these drop downs should be replaced by a calendar widget pretty soon here. Select the prescriber. Now, our provider, Now this module defaults to the logged in user, which is me. So if you have a medication qualified staff, which my administrator is, who has clinician access permissions, they can enter the prescription for the provider. But we're going to select Dr. Julius No as the ordering provider. The drug text area is for the name of the drug, and you may manually enter the name or use this tool to locate a trade name. Click here to search, and then let's enter naproxen and search. This tool will bring back the trade names that it has for naproxen. And I'm just going to select this one here, and then you click down here, select, very small. Okay, quantity is total number of pills in this prescription, which we're going to give 10. Medicine units is how many milligrams. For naproxen, we're going to give them 500 milligrams. But you see the other units that are possible for other prescriptions there. Now take number of pills in each dose, 1, in the form, which is tablets, and this next one is the route, PO, and then the frequency, which I'm going to say BID. Now refills, each refill, let's give them 2 refills of number of tablets, which it duplicates the quantity down here, so the next refills will be the same amount as this prescription. Okay, notes here is for free text entry if there's any note that you need to leave. And then add to med list, virtually all of them will be yes. And this drop down is for substitution allowed or do not substitute. Now, anytime up to clicking on save, because you're done with that prescription, you may cancel the prescription by clicking back over here, up at the top of the panel. If you're ready to commit, click save. But I want to show you something. Let's click back. Now, if you have the house medication inventory set up and your medication stock entered, ordering a prescription goes like this. Okay, add the new one, it's active, set the date, select the provider for the drug you do in-house and select it from this list, and everything is filled in. Okay. Add to med list yes or no. Substitute yes or no. And you can click save and dispense to deduct the medication from your inventory, or simply save if you're just going to print out a prescription. Now at this prescription list panel, select the desired medication, this checkbox. You can download a PDF of it and save it on your hard drive, anyplace. Or you can view the printable version and send it to the printer. Or this download for fax, it just gives you a PDF just like the download PDF, so that's the same. And that's it. Okay, in regards to canceling a bad prescription, let's go back to this prescription widget on the patient summary screen. All prescription orders and activities are logged by the system, so they cannot be simply deleted if they have some error. If for some reason you want to cancel an active prescription, you can only inactivate it. So let's click on the prescriptions edit button, unselect currently active, And it would be prudent to enter a reason for the inactivation, because that gets logged also. There's the reason. Click Save up here at the top. Then, if it was added to the patient's med list, and most of them are, you'll see it right here in the medications in the patient summary. Click on the Edit button, find the medication. Active medications are red and inactive medications are black. Click on the name, enter an end date, might as well be today. Put a comment in here as to why it's, that this is a inactivated medication, and click Save. Now, see, this turns to black and it's inactive. Now, you see everything is now inactive except for the system log entries of all these activities. And that's all about the prescription module in LibreHealth EHR. Thanks very much.